So Andy, first of all, what did you make of tonight's game?
Listen, I thought it was a really good game. We had identified during the week, after watching their game against Boroughmuir Thistle, that they're a really good side, and it was a really good game last time we'd played them, so we knew coming into this game that we had to be on point. We were really unfortunate to go down 1-0 so early on with the own goal, but to show the character that they did, to come back and to then go and get 2 goals before half time really showed that resilience, and that's what we've been missing this season. So delighted for the girls, and it's a good feeling. The girls are in a good mood right now, so it's exactly where we want to be.
You kind of touched upon it. It was a bit of a slower start. They dominated probably the earlier period of the game. You did battle back. How pleased were you with that aspect of your side tonight?
Definitely. We spoke a lot about this season, about when we do go back or we have a setback, it's then how we bounce back from that, and the 2 goals have been brilliant. Like, we've came back, we've got an early goal, good finish from Shelley, and it's something that we identified during the week, that their goalkeeper has got that tendency to come onto our 6-yard line, so to score a couple of goals from that tonight was excellent. I think all 3 have actually come outside the box, which is really good as well, to score from outside the box, so brilliant.
This was always expected to be a close game, but after getting yourselves level and then getting the second goal tonight, you seemed to dominate the game. Did that please you as well tonight?
Yeah, I think there was always periods in the game where Boroughmuir always caused us problems, but I think when we finally got that 3rd goal, it kind of just took the pressure off the girls and allowed us to maybe go back to playing the football that we wanted to do. Maybe in another night we could have had maybe 4 or 5, but we're pleased with what we've done, and it's exactly what we've been needing all season, is just to go back to basics. And collectively as a group over this lockdown period, they've worked really hard, they've worked extremely hard. They were logging in 3 nights a week doing their fitness sessions and really keeping up to date with their diet, etc. And you're seeing it now, they're fit and they're ready to go, and they're getting the points that they deserve. The last 2 games have been brilliant.
Both aspects of your game tonight, if it wasn't for that unfortunate own goal, you would have kept the clean sheet, and obviously you scored 3, probably could have scored more as well. Does that please you that at both ends of the pitch seems that the work's being put in and it's working well?
Yeah, definitely. I think getting Lauren McGregor back has really kind of just tightened up the defence. She's a great goalkeeper, and you can see the communication that she has with the back line. So I think to go from conceding so early, I think it was in the 2nd minute of the game, and then to kind of see it out and be able to go on and score goals, and then could have maybe had more. Listen, Boroughmuir have had their chances as well, and they'll probably feel a bit aggrieved with some of the chances they've had, but it's about us tonight, and I'm just delighted for the girls because it means a lot to them.
Second game back, it's always going to be a tough end to this season the way it's, but the fact that you're undefeated in those 2 games against 2 tough opponents, how pleasing is that to come back to that form?
Brilliant. And it's what we spoke about. We set individual goals before we came back, and then we'll set goals as a team. And the aim is to see how many points we can pick up in this side of the season. It's a lot of games, but the good thing is if you do have a defeat, you're getting a quick game within 3 days to be able to bounce back. So for us to still be undefeated after playing against 2 really good sides, it's really pleasing. And for us now, it was about the gap tonight. So we know that winning tonight would have opened up a 4-point gap, and it allows us to bring us closer to the likes of Queen's Park and St Johnstone and stuff. So for us, we've done our job, and it's now about enjoying this over the next couple of days. Back to training tomorrow, and then we'll go into Sunday's game, which is going to be a cracker against Partick.
You touched upon the fact that you've kind of opened up a little bit of a gap. You can start looking up. Is that the aim and the ambition?
100%. I think the girls, it was a really tough start to the season. We're obviously having so many injuries, and the whole COVID situation really killed us. So to show the resilience that we've showed, we've been really collective as a group. You can see that with how tight knitted they are as a group, and they're now getting what they deserve. So it's about us pushing up the table now and finishing the season strong, going into next season, and then we'll look at where we can be. And is it promotion, or is it about us just getting our foot back in the ball and trying to push and get high up the table as we can?
Finally, you touched upon it, it's going to be a cracker against Boroughmuir Thistle. They're obviously right now ambitions to try and potentially get promoted to SWPL 1. You got a result against the side who are in that 2nd spot, just against Dundee United, a draw there. What's your thoughts going into that big game?
No, you're right. We've already got points off the teams that are in the promotion spot. So I think we were a bit aggrieved last time we obviously played here. We conceded 2 late goals. I think the one comes in the 88th and one comes in the 92nd or so. So frustration from us because we're so close to getting 3. You're also so close to getting a point, and then it's kind of stole away from you at the last minute. So get into Sunday's game, it's about righting a few wrongs and get in there and making sure that we can get the 3 points. That's the most important thing. But they're a great side, and we know that it's going to be a tough game. But the girls are prepared for it. They're ready to go, and it's just about Killie. It's not about them. It's about us.